Hello. So, I know another random point from Raven, random Raven, but this just blew my mind. I woke up, got up there what I needed to do, and my History Channel or the YouTube is still playing. So, when I come back in, I see a huge turtle. Beautiful. It's covering the fucking North America. You got me intrigued. You had my attention. So it starts going back into the Iroquois Confederacy and like the Mohawk tribe and shit like that. I am part of the Mohawk tribe of the Turtle Clan. So I started doing a little bit of reading in my family history and online and whatnot. And I'm like, yo, this completely almost describes me just a little bit. You'll see where I'm going if you end up making it this far. If you do, thank you for listening to me and my little bit of a rant informational speech, but just had to share it with y'all. So the Mohawk Nation, part that was at one point, not till the end, part of the Iroquois Confederacy, which was built up of, I believe, 7 to 9 tribes. Anyways, I don't know. They were known as the Keepers of the Eastern Door. Sounds cool as fuck to me. They held a vital place for the Iroquois Confederacy to do what they needed to do. And, sorry, I had like my allergies are bothering me. I had a couple of nose rings in. Random, I know. But anyways, so they were mostly, in my general area, part of the Adirondacks in northeastern New York, both of which I am located. Who would have thought, right? So, as I'm going through this research and whatnot, it goes into, I had to write it down, it goes into the Anawara, which is what the turtle was called. And I'll eventually show you, actually I'll just show you right now what this turtle looks like on TV. So this turtle, I walk in and this is what it looks like. I'm like, yo, that is cool, right? And it went into all these little like circles and what they are and the clans and tribes and all this other shit. But anyways, beat your ass. Stop it, Salem. Not. Anyways, sorry. So, as in just about, I think every Native American story or Native American tribe culture, there's always a story to something. Always a story that the elders tell their people. So when it comes down to the turtles, it was talking about how the turtles, basically the wise turtle, had spread the seeds of 3 sisters. Interesting. Right? Corn, beans, and squash. I like all 3, by the way. And they united the people and ensured sustenance, is what I wrote down. I thought about it and I'm like, well, some of the others did too, but then again, not all of them. And to conclude with that, all of North America, all of it, it seemed to be sloped, even from space, as you look at it, as a giant widespread turtle. Fucking turtle. This is supposed to support the findings and the significance, the symbolization of the Turtle Clan, which I guess must be that important compared to the other clans of the Mohawk tribe. Now, if you think about it, it's not like they made the United States, North America, to be this turtle. So the whole Pangea thing, which I'm not even going to get into, because half of you are going to be like, what the fuck is Pangea? If you don't know what Pangea is, this is not for you. Just keep scrolling. Now, the Mohawks, I know, like, when I was brought up with my grandfather and my great-grandfather, our elder, I was always taught how to be the best seller, like, barter and trade. They were fantastic traders. And they ended up becoming one of the wealthiest of the tribes, from knowledge, from trading, from anything that they obtained, accomplished. A lot of it, again, being knowledge. You have to know how to do this, you have to know how to do that. And one of their biggest challenges and how they came down, like, how the fuck did we bring these motherfuckers down? If they are that influential, that smart, that skilled in trade and everything. You wanna know what it was? forceful displacement with the addition of smallpox. You gotta force us out in order for us to just be like, yeah, no. Like, do you know, like, you just think for a second, what the fuck could we have done as not only a tribe, but a community and a civilization, a society, a huge area of people, if we just kept those motherfuckers there? We didn't touch them. So, unfortunately, after being displaced from their area and forced out of their homes and their land, they had the challenges of having to, I wouldn't say help, but associate, I guess you could say, with, you know, the British and the Revolutionary War. Go fucking figure. Stop our enemies. But anyways, so then my people, I don't want to say my people, the Mohawks, then traveled up to Canada. They just kept going north. Not west, not east, not south, like north. That was a little interesting too. And despite anything that they had gone through, all the bullshit, the hardships, the death, the lack of life, the decrease in their people, the amount of people that they had, and as well as the attacks on the elders, they were still resilient. Like, they're still wise. They still use their wisdom even today, hidden in plain sight. And I like to say we at that point because I do the same shit. We like to inspire and encourage and use the knowledge to encourage people to open up their minds to be wise. To think before you speak, think before you do. Assess a situation and then go from there. Is it going to benefit you? Is it going to benefit them? Or is there a possibility that it could benefit all of us? And we could all just strive even if we don't fucking like each other. Huh. Right? To end that, this I think it was like nativeamericans.org or some shit like that. The very last sentence in this really made me think, and this is the only reason why I decided to post this. And it said, they remind us of the strength that is found within unity and our community. If we could just act just a little bit like these Mohawks, this tribe did, set aside the Turtle Clan. Imagine how much hardship, how much less hardship we would have. Imagine how much we could strive, we could build. Fuck, we might not even be destroying the world as much. But not everything, it's a trial and error. So clearly that was meant to happen and end for a reason. So just like this post. I guess enjoy my crazy mental health issues, but I had to share that with y'all. There's only going to be a very select few that are going to understand where I'm coming from and what I'm talking about. But those that do, I appreciate you. Those with an open mind to even want to think about it or research afterwards, good for you. There's a lot of information. So, like I said, as being part Mohawk, part Native American, and part of the Turtle Clan, I can say that I will continue to be wise and spread my wisdom and my knowledge, and I don't know about the whole trading situation, or being wealthy, because I can care less about money, but I want to help. I want to spread my gift of knowledge. So I'm interested to know what those that have made it this far in the video, and if you have, again, thank you so fucking much for listening to me. Nobody does. They'll go 3 seconds into the video and be like, swipe, next. If it's not drama, they don't care. So what are you guys' thoughts? Thoughts, opinions, additional information, just on the Mohawks, or the Iroquois Confederacy, or the other 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever tribes that did form the Iroquois Confederacy. So, I mean, hey, if you think about it, the Iroquois couldn't do their own confederacy. They had to make it up. Kind of like the states in our government. Well,